What's up, family? Tanya here. Welcome to the channel. I'm Tanya and I'm in zone 8A, Georgia, and it's May 1st. And today I am going to harvest my collard greens over here. I have a few cabbages, and so it's time to get them up. I've had them for 60 days and they've grown beautifully. Here in Georgia, it's when we start getting pest pressure around May, June. That's when I try to go on and harvest my crops because I don't fertilize, and so that's my signal when they get big. And you will see in most of my harvest, I don't really get really huge fruits, huge vegetables, because when I see stuff starts nibbling on them and they're a good size and they're tender, that's when I harvest them, okay? So let me go over here, and I'm ready for battle because the bugs are out and I don't know what's in that planter. So let's get us some greens. I'm just going to get leaves, guys. I'm not going to pull up the whole plant. I've decided because I've already had like 4 harvests off of these. So I'm just going to get most of the leaves off. The young ones can stay, and then if they start going to seed, start to flower, that's fine, because I want to get the seeds anyway. Busting out of the cage. Look at this one. This is a good one. So I don't like mine to get huge, because then I'll have to start start putting pesticides on them. So to avoid that, I plant them when it's cool, when there's not a lot of pests out. And so when that starts to pick up, it's time for me to start harvesting anyway. And let me show you what I'm doing. I just take the outer leaves. Just pinch it off, you see? And I like to do this first thing in the morning. It's kind of late. It's 10:30 in the morning, but it's still cool. Okay, so I'm going to keep these. And if it can tolerate the heat, it can keep growing. And if it needs to go on and to bolt, which means it's at the end of its life cycle, that's fine, because I'm going to do this again in the fall. Gotta watch out for snakes. It's in zone 8A in Georgia. This is snake season. So they'll start slithering around in the mornings and in the evenings. So just watch out. And the wasp. Nice and pleasant out here today. With me wearing a long sleeve shirt and a hat, I thought I would get hot, but it's nice. Let's see. It's 10:35 in the morning. It's 74 degrees with partly cloudy skies, so great day to harvest. Okay, so I have 15 plants in here, so I'm going to go through all of them. That one's shot. Here's what I have so far. I have about 6 Napa cabbages left, and they really get eaten up by the bugs, so it's time for them. These are 60 days old. Like I said, these can grow and get a really tight head, but I've already harvested. They taste good. I've already harvested leaves off of all of these probably a couple weeks ago, and so that I don't have to spray them. They're at a good size. I can harvest them today. And I take my knife. Gather it up. These get really rooted, so you have to cut these. This is why I like container gardening, because I can bring the work to me. I don't have to go to it. Pretty. I love collard greens. They're pretty. Very little pests on the collard greens. The cabbages, bugs love cabbage, but like last year when I did some collard cabbages, cabbage collards, they didn't get touched at all. So I'm gonna stick with my collards. A lot of people say they don't like collard greens because they're bitter. Well, a lot of times in the stores, you may get big leaves and the plant may have already bolted and the leaves get bitter. But when you grow them yourself and you pick them, fairly young, they're easy. You can stir fry them like you would spinach. You can, you don't need to cook them long. They soak up any flavorings that you provide. Okay, got 2 more. They're beautiful. They're flawless. I'm going to keep these. If the conditions are good and they continue to grow, that's great. If not, they want to go to seed, that's fine, because I'm going to collect the seeds. This plant, this one got some pest pressure. Like one leaf out of this plant wasn't doing well. Guys, in this channel, when I do gardening videos, I do things that are easy to grow, that are highly nutritious, and that grow well in zone 8A, in my zone. And you know, I see a bell pepper coming up. And I'm pretty much, I like the spring, and I really love fall gardening. I like the cooler weather because the crops I really like thrive in cooler weather. So I'll be doing videos on like things you can grow in 30 days, 60 days. Pretty much I like 30 to 60 day type crops. I don't keep these yellow. No. No. You're the quality control manager. Yes. Normally I can do this in 15 minutes, but because I'm hanging out with you guys, we're going to take our time. Another one. They're working back there. There's some workers working construction. 2 more at my chair garden. My last collard. Okay, so here is my collard green harvest of the day, and I'm pretty much done with my collards for the spring because it's going to get too hot for them. So we're going to go on to our other plants. We're going to go over and like in May, I'm going to harvest the rest of my Napa cabbages. In May, we're going to harvest, probably shut down the lettuces that I have. So I've had them for over 60 days. And then in June, late May, June, we're going to start on the tomatoes, the peppers, and the cucumbers, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support. And if you're new here, I welcome you to, if you like my vibe, hit subscribe, all right? And we'll see you guys in a little bit. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and hit that bell notification, hit that like. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you like my vibe, hit subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified the next time I upload any new content. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.